Is a $100 bill really just lunch money? Or is it the first brick in your financial empire? Think about that for a second. Most people let small bills slide through their fingers without a second thought. But the real question is, what if that $100 could actually change the way your money works for you? That's not a motivational quote. It's real practical stuff. And the best part? You don't need to be a Wall Street expert or some finance bro to start. You just need that $100 and a bit of strategy. So if you've got $100 and a little curiosity, you're already ahead of most. Let's talk about how to turn that single bill into the start of something way bigger. Why starting small still gets you ahead. What's stopping people from investing? For most, it's the idea that you need thousands just to get started. But here's the truth, starting small still gets you in the game. That $100 is more than enough. You see, investing isn't about hitting a jackpot overnight. It's about building momentum. And momentum starts small. Think of it like rolling a snowball. The more it rolls, the bigger it gets. And that's how compound growth works. It doesn't care if you start with $100 or $10,000. What it cares about is time and consistency. The earlier you start, even with tiny amounts, the more powerful your returns can be later. So if you're sitting there thinking it's not enough, trust me, it is. Starting small just means you're starting smart. Why wait for someday when you can start today with what you already have? The truth is, there's never a perfect time or perfect amount. But there is such a thing as getting ahead just by beginning. You don't wait until you're strong to go to the gym. You go to get strong. Same with investing. You don't wait until you're rich to invest. You invest to get rich. $100 is your start, period. Turning your $100 into a plan. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, right? So why throw $100 into an investment without a clue what you're aiming for? That first $100 isn't just spare change. It's your foundation. And any solid foundation starts with a plan. It doesn't need to be complex, but it needs to exist. Before you put your money anywhere, stop and ask yourself, what's the goal here? Are you stacking for retirement? Saving for something shorter term like a vacation, a car, or a new laptop? Or maybe you just want to learn how investing works before you go bigger. Whatever it is, name it. Be clear with yourself. That clarity gives your money purpose. When you know the why, choosing the how gets way easier. Without direction, it's like shooting darts in the dark. But when you've got a goal in mind, you can match it with the right strategy. Stocks, ETFs, high-yield savings, whatever fits. Planning doesn't mean spreadsheets and forecasting every move for the next decade. It just means thinking ahead. It means knowing what success looks like for you. Is it doubling your money in 5 years? Learning the basics without blowing your cash? Having $500 by summer? That's the kind of planning we're talking about. Practical, personal, and actionable. And let's be clear, planning doesn't suck the fun out of investing. It gives it meaning. It's the difference between gambling and building. When you invest with a plan, every dollar has a job. You're not just hoping it grows, you're guiding it. Intentional investors, even with small amounts, tend to win out over time. Not because they're lucky, but because they know what they're doing and why. So before you hit buy on your first stock or toss $100 into a trendy crypto, pause. Think, aim, then act. That's how you turn $100 into the start of something real. Where to put that $100? Now that you've got a plan, it's time to talk about options. Where does your $100 actually go? The good news, you've got choices. Even better news, most of them are built for beginners. You don't need to talk to a financial advisor, read a textbook, or even leave your couch. With just a phone and a few minutes, you can get started. One of the easiest ways to begin is with fractional shares. These let you invest in big-name stocks like Apple, Amazon, or Tesla without needing hundreds or thousands of dollars. Think of it like buying a slice of a pizza instead of the whole pie. You still get a taste of ownership, and you benefit when the company grows. Another smart option is ETFs, exchange-traded funds. These are bundles of different stocks or assets all packaged into one. Instead of betting on a single company, your money gets spread out across dozens or even hundreds. It's an easy way to diversify and lower your risk, which is key when you're starting small. You can buy ETFs through most investing platforms, and many have low or no fees. Avoiding common rookie mistakes. All right, real talk. Most new investors mess up not because they're dumb, but because they think investing is like gambling. It's not. And if you treat it like Vegas, you'll lose like you're in Vegas. Don't chase hype. Don't follow random tips from strangers on the internet. And definitely don't put all your $100 into one stock because some guy on TikTok said it's going to the moon. The best thing you can do: be boring, consistent, steady. That's how money grows. Not with flashy moves, but with smart ones. So skip the get-rich-quick mindset. Aim for get-rich-slow but for sure. It's way more satisfying. Staying consistent after the first $100. Let's say you've invested that first 100. Now what? The next step is to build a habit. Investing isn't a one-time thing. It's something you do regularly. Could be every month, could be every payday. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep going. Consistency is the secret sauce here, because the more you invest, the more you earn. And the more you earn, the faster your money works for you. Think of your money like employees. If you send them to work every month, they bring in more employees. Soon you've got an army of dollars working for you 24/7. It's not about how much you start with. It's about how often you keep showing up. Even if it's just another $10 or $25 every few weeks, that habit changes everything. Making peace with risk. Okay, let's talk about fear. Most people avoid investing because they're scared. Scared of losing money. Scared of making a mistake. That fear is real. But here's the truth. Not investing is risky too. In fact, sitting on cash while inflation eats away at it is one of the biggest risks out there. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be informed. Understand that every investment comes with some level of risk. That's normal. The trick is not to run from risk, but to manage it. And how do you do that? Diversify. Learn. Don't go all in on anything you don't understand. The more you know, the less scary it gets. Growing your knowledge, growing your wealth. You know what's cooler than growing your money? Growing your brain. The more you learn about investing, the better decisions you make. And it's not hard. You don't need a finance degree. You've got YouTube, podcasts, blogs, books, free stuff everywhere. Make learning part of your routine. Watch a 10-minute video. Read a 5-minute article. Follow people who talk sense, not hype. Little by little, your confidence will grow, and so will your results. Knowledge is power, but in investing, it's also profitable. Play the long game. Here's where people get tripped up. They start investing, and if they don't see results in a week, they think it's not working. But investing isn't a microwave. It's a slow cooker. You've got to let time do its thing. Wealth doesn't show up overnight, but give it years, and it compounds like crazy. That $100, it might be $500, $1,000, or more down the road, but only if you give it the time to grow. So be patient. Trust the process. Keep feeding the machine, and let the magic of time do the heavy lifting. If you've made it this far, you're already way ahead of the average person. You've got the mindset. You've got the curiosity. Now all you need is to take action. So don't let that $100 sit there another day. Put it to work. Start building your future. And if you want more smart, no fluff advice on money and investing, hit that subscribe button and join the Finance 123 crew. We're here to help you grow every dollar you've got.